You guys are great. Welcome to the show. All right, settle down, settle down, settle down. Well, I'm glad to have you here, folks. This is, of course, the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Master G. This is my YouTube channel, Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. And on this channel, we play a lot of retro video games from a lot of different consoles, computer games, console games. We even do mystery unboxing specials. But what you have found is the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. And this is our flagship. This was our original program. It is a live, completely unscripted, unedited game show, variety show, talk show, perhaps. We do cocktail recipes, original cocktail recipes, mind you. We play old Nintendo games from my collection on the original hardware. No emulation. It's like original cartridges, box art, game manuals, all that. And then we close every episode of the NES Happy Hour with a really fun bar trivia challenge where our live viewers actually get to participate as contestants. So welcome to the show if it's your first time. I'm going to get set up real quick. We'll do a little roll call here in the chat. We got real life examples. Good to see you, my friend. Adrian, good to have you again. Eli, my man Eli, good to have you. Good to see you back here. If anybody else is out there, let us know. I'm going to get set up very quickly here. And then I'm going to tell you about the game we're going to play today. This game that we will be playing today is Tiny Toon Adventures. Have you ever heard of the Tiny Toons? I hope you have. The Tiny Toons are pretty fantastic. Let's be real. They're based on the Looney Tunes, which is a much older cartoon. You see them there on the box art. That is Buster and Babs Bunny. Because if you were alive in the 1990s, you will remember that everybody was trying to make little kid versions of old cartoons and stuff. Oh, here's Parapluie626 in the chat talking about the cocktail recipe. We're going to get to the cocktail recipe. It's a little gross. Don't tell the mixologist I said that. But it's good to see you in the chat, Parapluie626. All right, so in the 90s, you know how like today with all the remakes, like everybody's putting out, they don't have any ideas for new movies, so they just do like all these remakes of old movies. Well, that's kind of what was happening in the 90s with cartoons. They didn't have any good ideas for cartoons, so everybody was remaking like kid versions of cartoons. So we had the Looney Tunes forever, Bugs Bunny, Wile E. Coyote, the Road Runner, Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd, Porky Pig. We had those forever. But they were losing steam, so they're like, what if we just make like little kid versions of all the characters, and then we market it again, pretty much the same show, towards children. And that's what they did in the 90s, and that's what spawned this game. This game went with the Tiny Toon Adventures television show, and it came out in like 1991, I think, a little bit later in the Nintendo's life cycle. The original Nintendo was already being replaced by the Super Nintendo by the time this game came out. So that means, fortunately for us, they were really good at programming Nintendo games by 1991. So this game's actually quite well designed, I think. It feels good to play, it flows, it's a platformer. You could argue some of the levels are pretty easy, some of the bosses are pretty hard, so there's not a lot of good balance of difficulty, but all in all, it's a great, fun game to play, and one that I rented quite a lot when I was a kid. We used to have video game rental stores you could go to for a couple bucks. You got to take a game home for a weekend, and you brought it back on Sunday night. And that's what my life was when I was a kid. I rented a lot of games, and this is one I always picked up. I remember picking this one up quite a few weekends, so I'll read it to you. These Tiny Toons have big problems. That's right. The arch enemy of Acme Acres, Montana Max, has kidnapped the ever-so-popular Babs Bunny, the star of the show. Now the furry female's fate rests in the paws of Buster Bunny and his crime-fighting pals, Dizzy Devil, Furball, and Plucky Duck. Four kooky buddies with their own special talent. Buster can bounce over bad guys. Furball uses his feline claws to climb walls. Dizzy Devil prefers to spin through them. And Plucky can glide through the air and swim like a fish. Choose which partner you want at the beginning of each level before you face off against the clock. And Goofball's gone bad in 6 zany wonderlands. These cartoon characters are the weirdest sight you'll ever see. Roderick Rat will nibble you numb. Arnold, the iron plumbing pit bull, can knock you silly with his dumbbells. And Elmira, the overly affectionate one, will love you toony. To save Babs, you need to beat each boss character and swipe the 5 cage keys. You'll also have to find your way through haunted forest, creepy pirate ships, hidden rooms, dinky back alleys, secret chambers, and wacky land to finally get to Monty's mansion. But to get that far, you'll need to watch out for traps, moving floors, switches, and doors. So you better get jumping, or it will be curtains for our playful pals. That is Tiny Toon Adventures. Fitz, my loyal canine co-host, I left the door cracked for him. I hope he makes an appearance. He's been rather grumpy lately. I have his stunt double stand-in here. This little guy, this is my dog Fitz for Fitzgerald. No, I'm just kidding. He's a real dog. He just doesn't like to hang out with me right now because he's over in the other room napping. So I got his stunt double in for the show today. I'm going to set him up since Fitz won't hang out with us. All right, let's get to those cocktail recipes. Now, Parapluie626, our resident mysterious mixologist, fan of the show, G Club member, came up with a couple of interesting cocktail recipes for today's show. As we always do, we have an alcoholic recipe and a non-alcoholic recipe for you to enjoy. The alcoholic cocktail we have for you, we call the Babs Bunny. And it's got carrot juice in it. It's really orange. So, I hope you like carrot juice out there because this cocktail starts with a full shot of your favorite gin. You're going to want to add an ounce of dry vermouth to it and then a little bit of yellow chartreuse. And then, of course, you top it off with some carrot juice. You shake all that over ice and you strain it into a glass. You got yourself one Babs Bunny cocktail for all you lovers of carrot juice out there in the audience. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Because, it's not like it's all carrot juice, right? Because it's got other ingredients in it. The carrot juice just gives it, a little bit of flavor on the back end. Spamming the carrots in the chat. In honor of Babs Bunny, the main character, the bunny rabbit from today's show. All right, so I think I'm going to enjoy my Babs Bunny cocktail here on the NES Happy Hour. As we always say, though, Fitz and Master G do not condone of underage drinking of any kind. If you're not of legal drinking age, don't mix yourself up a Babs Bunny. Instead, mix yourself up the Buster Bunny. And this one you're going to taste the carrot juice because this one doesn't have so many other ingredients in it. This one is basically a club soda with carrot juice added. So it's like a carrot-flavored soda. Enjoy. It's my gift to you. This is your non-alcoholic mocktail to enjoy with me, to get in the spirit of Tiny Toon Adventures as we play as Buster Bunny on the show to try to rescue Babs, our loyal companion Babs, from the clutches of evil. You're going to start with 3 ounces club soda, 2 ounces of carrot juice, serve it all over ice, maybe add more soda or more carrot juice depending on what it'll take to fill up your glass, or also depending on how much you really enjoy drinking carrot juice. But we are going to be rabbits today, so the carrot juice makes sense. I hope you enjoy one of these 2 fantastic cocktails or mocktails. And cheers, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. Let me tell you about the goals before we go any further. We have the G Club. That is our paid channel membership. It only costs 99 cents a month. You see Parapluie626 there in the chat with that awesome bronze G Club badge next to the name. That is one thing you get for becoming a paid channel member. You get yourself a loyalty badge, and it gets upgraded depending on how long you've been a member. So it starts with bronze, then after a month you go to silver, then after another month you go to gold, then after 6 months you get the diamond badge, then after a year of being a member you get the platinum badge, which looks really cool. It's like black you know? And then after 2 years, you're officially like a VIP G Club member. You get your purple G Club loyalty badge and bragging rights because you've been around, you've been a fan of the show for a very long time. We're trying to get 5 G Club members. Additionally, you'll get some awesome emotes you can spam in the chat. Maybe Parapluie626 will show us some of those emotes in the chat. You'll also unlock very special emotes that I've designed. And once we get 5 G Club members, we only have 2 right now. Once we get 5, I'm going to give you 2 more emotes, and we're going to set a new goal and a new extra bonus to add to the channel membership when we achieve it. So consider becoming a G Club member. It's only 99 cents a month, like I said. And if you can't do that, well, I strongly encourage you to become a subscriber at least, because subscribing is completely free. And if you love the show, if you love what we do, if you like tuning in and watching episodes of the NES Happy Hour or any of our other content, you should definitely become a subscriber. You just click the button. It's so easy. There's like a little watermark right here in the screen. Just click it, become a subscriber, and show your support. Watch our videos and have fun doing it. We're trying to get 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year so we can unlock the t-shirt store and I can start selling my awesome t-shirt designs for each of these Nintendo games we play on the show here. So that's the goal, 10,000. We're about to break 2,000, so we got a long way to go. Share our videos, tell all your friends and family, post them all over social media, send them here, tell them to subscribe, tell them what they're missing out on. And then, of course, if you visit our website, www.fitsandmasterg.com. You can actually watch our live videos right from the website, but there's also a little donation portal. So if you want to make a monetary donation, you can do so on the website, www.fitsandmasterg.com. And you leave a little message. It'll appear at the top of the screen during the live episode. You can say whatever you want. All of your donations on the website go directly into our game fund. We're saving up to get a copy of Die Hard for the NES and the original Die Hard manual. I want to play that game for our Christmas episode later this year, but it's an expensive one. It costs $180. All right, guys, that's it. It's time to get to this manual. It's a good one. It's a pretty good manual, I'm not going to lie. All right, let me pull it up on the screen. We'll read through it together. So there it is, the Tiny Toon Adventures. Your limited warranty, your Nintendo seal of quality, your table of contents. Trouble brewing in Acme Acres. Oh no, the residents of Acme Acres sat on the steps of Acme Luniversity, singing the blues. They've been carrying on this way ever since that menace to merriment Montana Max kidnapped Babs Bunny. What they wouldn't do to hear just one of her knock-knock jokes again. You see, it all started during the Animation Festival at Acme Lou. The festival's always been a grand celebration, highlighted by the screenings of student films. Every year, Montana Max tries to bribe the judges to vote for his film because he's accustomed to having his way. He's a rich dude with an attitude. Monty has always been jealous of Buster Bunny, and it only made matters worse when Buster won Best Student Film. That's when mean old Monty reached his maximum boil. He was going to get even if it was the last thing he did. While Babs was on her way to Buster's house to congratulate him, Monty and his thugs lured her away to his mansion with the promise of making her a star. To parade his prize catch, Monty bought a TV station and broadcast a live "Nah, you can't catch me" speech for all the stunned citizens of Acme Acres. Well, Buster was one bummed out bunny. He was even about ready to give up jumping, but here comes his pals Plucky Duck, Dizzy Devil, and Furball to pledge their help in rescuing everyone's favorite female bunny. With a little help from you, Buster and his buddies can now set out on their adventure-packed mission to the outer fringes of Acme Acres to rescue Babs. Can they possibly survive the slew of snares that Monty has laid out for them? You better get jumping or it'll be curtains for you and our playful pals. All right, so getting in tune. So we're trying to rescue Babs. It's a platformer. There's 6 levels. There's bosses. I think there's like mid-bosses too. But basically, you select which character you want to play. You have 4 choices. They all have special abilities. So think Super Mario Bros. 2 for the NES. Remember Super Mario Bros. 2? You could pick different characters. You could play as Peach or Toad, but each of them had different like jumping abilities and floating abilities. That's exactly how this game is. 4 different characters you can play as. They each have unique abilities. Map screen appears. So this is your overworld map. You start at stage 1. You got to advance on the map all the way to stage 6. I believe there's only 6 stages in this game. That's all you need to know. Wait. There's something about a power meter here. You have special moves underwater. Some of the special moves and the underwater moves use your power meter. Once it's gone, you cannot attack. So keep an eye on it. It replenishes itself over time. So it gradually accumulates just over time. You don't have to do anything. But you need it in order for your special attacks and some of those underwater attacks as well. That's important. So to walk, use the control pad left, right. B button runs, just like the Mario games. To duck, down. To jump, press the A button or hold the A button down for a super high jump. To slide, press the control button down while B button. You'll do like a Mega Man slide. To swim, you got to tap the A button continuously to swim. I believe the A button is also your attack if you're playing one of the characters with an attack. Now, some of them are just jumpers, so you just jump on the heads of things, so you don't really need to attack. But the A button is also the jump. Okay. To move Plucky Duck, he's the same as Buster. He can flap his wings to glide and swim. To glide, tap the A button after you jump, and you'll glide around. To swim, you just get in the water and swim. He's just very, very good in the water. You don't have to mash the A button to get him swimming. He's good. He's good. All right, we'll see you later, Real Life Examples. Glad to have you. Thanks for tuning in. Anybody else out there in the live chat, say hello. I'll give you your shout-outs. To move Dizzy Devil, he's like Buster, but he can't slide. He does have a spin attack, though. You hold the B button down. He goes into tornado mode. He's like the mini Tasmanian devil, and he just zips back and forth and destroys everything. So that's what you want to do. Hold the B button down, move him left and right. To move Furball, same as Buster, but he can climb walls and twist jump. So to climb, you just get near the wall, press the A button, and he'll climb up the wall. To twist jump, press the control pad in the direction opposite of the wall, and then quickly press the A button, and I guess he jumps off the wall or something crazy like that. There's your power meter, your carrot tally. Carrots, folks, are very important in this game. Cheers. You have your partners, your key tally, your time remaining, because of course these levels are timed. Your points and your happy heart. I don't know what the happy heart does, but it's there, the happy heart. All right, what do we got next? Few of my favorite things from this game. You got your balloons. Pop them to find prizes inside. Your carrots. Collect a bunch of carrots. Gets you extra players when you visit Hampton the Pig. Toon Around. Grab the Toon Around to switch your character or to change back to Buster. So in the middle of the levels, if you get that little star bubble, you can choose to pick it up, and then you can switch to a different one of the characters with different abilities, mind you. Important for getting through the levels with the best characters. Some sections are easier with some characters. Your happy hearts give you an extra life, I think. No, they just boost your health. So that's your health, the happy hearts. And your timer freezes everything, but only for a little while, so that makes it a little easier. There's your cast of characters. And like I said, guys, I collect the original game manuals, and it just so happens that whoever owned this game manual liked to color with crayons on all the characters. So my game manual has some. It wasn't originally in color, but it is now in color. My Tiny Toons game manual. There's Buster, our hero. He's the guy everyone wants for best friend. You got Babs. She dreams of being a comedian, a star. One of her favorite jokes. Ready? How do you keep a turkey in suspense? Do you know the answer? I'll tell you tomorrow. Funny. All right, Plucky Duck. His big beak gets the gang in trouble. He's always talking smack. He's your hype man. Dizzy Devil. He's a maniac, a party animal. He'll trash the place. He'll empty the fridge. He'll destroy rock-solid walls with his spin attack. You got Furball. He's just a wandering kitty looking for a place to sleep. He dodges stray dogs. He's good at scaling walls. Hampton. He's a wimpy little pig. He's scared of enemies. He hides out in secret rooms. You got to find him. He gives you some tips, extra players if you bring him enough carrots. Of course, there's Go-Go a Dodo. Lovable mischief maker with a split personality. He hides the keys in the game that you have to find. Shirley the Loon. She's a psychic new age guru, one of those hippie types. She writes the horoscopes. She's quite good at telling fortunes. Listen to what she says. Elmira loves these cute little animals a little too much. If you see her, run like hell. If she catches you, you have to go back to the beginning of the stage. So she is not a character you want to engage with. If you see her, run, because she'll make you start the entire level over at the very beginning. Menagerie of meanies. You got Batty, Montana Max, Blinky, Roderick Rat, Inky. You got Larry, Pigskin, Lubell, Bucket, Jeeves, and Scat. Colored in poorly, I might add. This is probably someone probably had this game, and this person's little brother or little sister got a hold of the manual and destroyed it by coloring it all in. But that's okay. I love sharing my original collection with you, and it just so happens this one's got some coloring in it. You got Arnold the Pitbull, Captain Claw, Fido, and Dr. Gene Splicer. He looks positively horrifying. And All the World's a Stage. It starts in the Field of Screams. This is the Prairie Land. It borders downtown Acme Acres. Favorite spot for picnickers. Then you go to the Motion Ocean, by the sea, by the sea, by the treacherous sea. Watch out for those crabs, pirates, and even fish. You want Plucky in this level. Plucky Duck. You got to go to the Sure Weird Forest. Branch to branch in this whacked out woodland. You gotta go to Boomtown, an urban jungle where you may get conked on the noggin by objects getting chucked out the window. Furball is the best here. A lot of walls. You want to use him in this level. Wacky Land is a topsy-turvy wonderland. It's like an amusement park. You're never sure of the ground beneath your feet. It's strange breed of creatures. This is like the air level. And then the final level is Monty's Mansion. This way groovy pad is your ultimate destination. Full of bad guys, traps. You're so close to Babs at this point. She's in Monty's Mansion, and you're trying to rescue her. And then, of course, you got page for high scores, compliance with FCC, treat your game pack carefully, and then another little picture of looks like Buster, Babs, and Plucky Duck. And that's it, folks. That is the Tiny Toons game manual. Thanks for listening to me read through it. Glad I could share these game manuals with you. Part of the collection, part of the fun is remembering that back in the day, video games came with manuals, and it's the only way you knew how to play. There was no internet back then. You couldn't just look up tips. So you had to have the manual to know how to play the games. But that means it's about time, folks. All you G Club members out there, now's the time for you to spam the blowing it emote in the chat, because we're going to fire up this game. We're going to fire up Tiny Toon Adventures. I'm going to hit the power button, say a little prayer to the NES gods. First try. All right, we got it. Let me get my controller out here. My original NES controller. And let's get to it, shall we? Let's play a little Tiny Toon Adventures. Ooh, we got a little feedback on the audio there. Hi, I'm Shirley the Loon. I'm a fortune teller. Please choose your partner. I think I'm a party animal. Master G wants a party animal in my crew. Cheers. I'm gonna pick Dizzy Devil. I'm gonna take him in. He seems fun. See you later. Alright, so we got our jumps. Jumping on people. Parts. See, it's a pretty easy platformer, but I find that like some of the bosses in this game are like really hard. So it's like not balanced, you know? Just like Mario, you can slide down the hills, get people. Ooh, this guy, we got a jumper, do we? Do we want to switch? Do we want to be Dizzy? Alright, we're Dizzy, let's see. See how he does the tornado. He does the tornado, that's his special move. But he can also jump on people. He can also jump on them, so that's good too. It's got a good soundtrack, no? Alright. It's not stage 1, that's just the first part of stage 1. Stage 1-1 clear. Nope. Did you guys hear him say, nope? Alright, here we go. I don't think there's really like an urgent need to kill enemies yet. Ooh, gotta make a big jump here. Oh, I lost it. I could have switched back, but now I can't switch back anymore. That's okay. Oh boy, here we go. We're going into the cave. Something's gonna happen. What's in here? Oh, it's Hampton. You gotta collect carrots, and then you gotta find Hampton. Collect as many as possible. You get an extra player if you give him enough carrots. Only 30. Oh, I got 62 carrots. Hook me up. 2 extra lives. Hampton, hooking me up. Carrots. It's all about the carrots. This game is all about carrots, folks. That's why we got these carrot juice cocktails. If you missed the beginning of the show, better rewind and get yourself the cocktail recipe. Features a lot of carrot juice today. Oh no, that was a mistake. That's okay. Oof. Oh, we got a jumper. Ooh, this guy chucking dumbbells at me. Let me just run underneath him. He's like the Hammer Brothers, the hammer throwers in Mario, you know? I feel like they might have copied a little bit from Super Mario when they came out with this game, but that's okay. That's the right game to copy if you're going to copy the mechanics on any game. Alright, I don't know. Do I have to kill her? Oh no! I don't have to kill her. I just have to hide from her. Oh no, I gotta go all the way back to the start now? Oh god. That's misery. Well, I made a mistake there. I guess we're gonna try to just run it. We're just gonna run it. Oh man, even all the way back to the first stage? Oh, that sucks. Alright, now I'm speed running. I should get the carrots though for the extra lives. I'll be Dizzy. Dizzy was fun. Alright. Back to stage 1-3. We gotta run through this whole dang level again. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. Oh. Ooh, he can jump far. Like a running start. Is this 2 extra lives? 2 more extra lives. I'm just racking up extra lives on stage 1. That's what I'm doing. That's probably like a tip for this game, because you can just keep getting sent back to the beginning. Keep racking up extra lives before you beat it. I mean, I'm not intending to do that. I would actually not like to get sent back to the beginning, because that was annoying. That was Elmira. Remember Elmira from the manual? Said don't get caught by her, or she'll send you all the way back to the start. Happy April Fool's Day to you too. Good to have you in the chat. And I hope you're not playing any pranks on us, real life. It'd be a good day for a prank. I haven't been pranked yet. Nobody has pranked me today. But I just got off work, so, you know, we can't be fooling around in the office. So, you know, I've been fortunate so far. I haven't been tricked yet. Oh my goodness, she came in hot. Oh god, we're just gonna be playing level 1 over and over again. This is brutal. Alright, I definitely want to be Dizzy then. I need to make sure I don't lose him. Oh, this sucks. You're gonna make me do this again? Ugh. God, I don't need extra lives. I need to finish this game. I need to finish level 1 without getting caught. Alright. He's the better character to have, I think. That's not what I meant to do. I'm just gonna run it. I'm getting sick of... Nope. I'm getting sick of doing this level over and over again. Why would they program that? What a weird game mechanic. You just get sent back to the beginning if she touches you. I don't like that. Ow. I think I wanted to be dizzy so I could like avoid Elmira. Alright, let's jump over her now. We gotta jump over her. Done. That was the most annoying part of this game. Getting past her. You think you gotta defeat her, but you don't. You just gotta run from her. You just gotta not get touched. Uh-oh. What is this? A little Castlevania stairs here. Interesting. Dungeon level. Ooh, yeah, dizzy. What's up there? Oh no, that's just like a... Whoa, ghosts. Oh, this is tough. What's going on here? What's up here? Secret? Oh, it's just the timer thing. Ooh. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, what is this? Think I can just like zip through with my... Nope, you cannot. I thought I could just zip through with my tornado mode. I thought I could just go tornado mode on it, but apparently I was mistaken. I think I want to be Bugs Bunny in here. This feels like a stage that you have to be like a little careful on. You gotta finesse it. I mean, I'll still get this little clock, right? Because that was helpful. I mean, I don't know why it was helpful, but sure. Oh, it's helpful for this section. Oh, you have to get the clock. Oh, I think you have to get the clock in order to get through that. Oh, that's tricky. I think I wanted to stay as Buster. I don't think I wanted to switch characters here. That's alright. Oh, come on, what was that? Got him through the floor. Unbelievable. Alright. Focus now. I'm losing lives left and right. This is getting out of control. We need to tighten up. We need to tighten up. Need to get I want to get that heart, too. There's like a heart down there. I just died. I just jumped into oblivion, and I died. Alright, enough is enough. I'm running it. I'm running it. Here we go. I'm not switching my guy. I like the bunny. He can jump really far. I like being able to jump really far. Feels like that feels like the right character. You know? Not Taz. Not Dizzy Devil. Alright, I got this figured out now. We're gonna hit you, and we're gonna just run it. We're just gonna run it. Oh, come on! Oh, I hope that's an April Fool's joke in the chat. I'm sorry. Oh no, I don't want that. I don't... Oh, come on, I didn't touch him! I didn't touch him! Ah! Alright, I gotta focus. I gotta focus. I'm getting crushed here. Alright. We gotta execute now. We gotta do this. Ah! Ah! Alright, now I'm getting angry. Now I'm just getting angry. Just getting downright angry. How? How? Come on. I jumped on him. I jumped on his head. Alright, hold on. I need a drink. I need some of my carrot drink. Okay. Okay, now let's win. It's time to win. No, I don't want that. I don't want to switch. I like being the bunny. I want to be the bunny. Alright, now I need to run down here, jump off of that. Alright. Jump here. I didn't have enough timer! Alright, maybe okay. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. New plan. New plan, everyone. New plan. We're not going to run it. We're going to go real slow, and we're going to get the heart. And then we're going to try to figure out how to make that jump without getting killed. That's our new plan, okay? Getting sick of this. Sick of these shenanigans. Shenanigans, I say. Getting this heart. I need the heart. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't take it. I cannot take it. Tiny Toon Adventures. It'll drive you bananas. I would like to continue, but I'm still on stage 1, so now you're gonna make me run the whole way? Oh, I hate you. Alright, here we go. Now I'm just gonna go real fast. Oh, I need to get that heart though. Go next. Alright, so we saw level 1 at least. Maybe we'll get you to a boss. We got one more run in us. Ready? One more speed run, and then we gotta get to bar trivia, and that's all you're gonna see today. So I don't know, maybe we'll be, yeah, let's just take Dizzy, and that was the right idea, I think. Dizzy was the right character to team up with. Alright, speedrunners. Here we go. Whoa. Easy, Master G. Easy, Master G. Not that fast. Oh no, I do want to be him. Oh, that sucks, because now I can't go as fast. Because he can't run, because when you push the B button, he turns into his little tornado. That's alright. I can do this. I can do this. I can beat it. I can beat it first try. Dodo. Dodo. Nope, nope.
Nope, nope.
Nope, nope. I want to stay as him. I don't want to be the rabbit. I want to be Taz. I want to be Dizzy. It's okay if he can't run fast. Alright, Elmira. Come get me. I was in the door! I was in it! Oh, I hate this game. This game's driving me bananas. It's driving the carrots. Oh, I just want to beat one level. I just want to beat one level. Now I'm just being ridiculous. Oh yeah, we need that. Get the heart. I want one more go at the castle. One more go. I'm not quitting until I get one more shot at it. I need to trade these carrots in and get some extra lives. I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need the extra lives. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. Oh, it maxes you out at 99. No, I really need to trade in my carrots. No! I don't want to be this. Oh, I don't want to be Dizzy. I don't. I want to be the other one. I want to be the rabbit because he can jump further. That's okay. Alright, let's stop. Let's make a pit stop. Let's get our extra lives. And then let's go deal with Elmira. Freaking Elmira. Yes. Take my carrots, Porky. Or Hampton, rather. I have 99. Alright, here we go. I will try to get more. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to try to get more. I'm going to try to beat level 1. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to beat the first stage. Porky. Oh, I hate this girl. I hate this mini-boss. If you touch her, you go back to the start. Why didn't she chase me? Why did she not chase me that time? I hate this game. Oh, thank God. Just take me. What is this? What is this bonus level? What is happening? What was that? Did you guys see that? What was that? Let's see if the duck is any better. I think the duck maybe. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I need to use the duck. You can fly, right? Alright, so he's like a glider. Alright, that could be helpful. I can just stay above her. I can just stay above her and she won't catch me. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna get one more crack at that castle level. And then we're gonna play bar trivia. Because I'm angry now. Now I'm just angry. I'm just angry about this. I just gotta fly away from her. I just gotta fly away from her. What? What? Oh, I'm done. I'm out. Master G's over. It's over. I cannot go back to the beginning again. Every time you touch that thing, you cannot kill her. If you touch her, you go back to the start. You just have to run from her until a door randomly appears. Driving me bananas, folks. That's Tiny Toon Adventures. As you can see, it's a pretty finished game. It's a good one. I mean, as far as platformers go, it's well put together. Unfortunately, we didn't get to beat all of Stage 1. We beat Stage 1-1, 1-2, and almost 1-3. But I don't know how many more there are. So, you know, we only have a short time here on the show for the gameplay segment, and that's going to do it for us. That means it's time for the Bar Trivia Challenge, one of my favorite segments of the show. I hope you guys are ready to play Bar Trivia with me. It looks like we got a good crowd here in the chat. I see at least 6 viewers. Well, let me introduce you to the Bar Trivia Challenge. Tiny Toon Adventures edition here on the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. If you've never tuned into our show before, every episode of the NES Happy Hour ends with a Bar Trivia Challenge. This is the part of the show where you, our live viewers, get to play along at home. That's right, you get to play along as contestants live with me, your game show host here on the show. I'm going to present you with 5 multiple choice questions in order of easy to hard. I always save my favorite one for last, though. There'll be A, B, C, or D. From now on, all your chats, you live viewers, all your live chats are going to appear on the stream right above me here. So shout out your answers. Guessing is strongly encouraged. A, B, C, or D. My Bar Trivia Challenge is pretty difficult, so don't be discouraged if you don't get all the answers, okay? You guys ready to start? Question number 1, shall we? Here it is. Which of these main characters from the Tiny Toons cartoon series is not featured in the NES game we played on today's show? Is it A, Plucky Duck, B, Dizzy Devil, C, Sweetie Bird, or D, Hampton J. Pig? Do we have any live contestants? Anyone out there going to play along at home? This is your warm-up question, your question number 1. If you watched the episode, you saw 3 of them. Which one is not featured from the Tiny Toon cartoon series? 10 seconds. Oh, Adrian's in. We got Adrian. Anybody else out there? Who else we got? This is your warm-up question. Looks like Adrian's our only live contestant today. Adrian, you are correct. C, Sweetie Bird. Believe it or not, Sweetie Bird, the mini version, the kid version of Tweety Bird, it doesn't make an appearance anywhere in this game, to my knowledge. It's weird that they would leave Sweetie Bird out, because people always remember Sylvester and Tweety from the original Looney Tunes cartoon series, but for some reason, I don't think Sweetie Bird makes an appearance anywhere in the game. We did, of course, see Hampton J. Pig. We saw Dizzy Devil. We saw Plucky Duck there at the end before we ended the gameplay segment. So, you are correct. You're 1 for 1. Adrian, congratulations. Are you ready for question number 2? It's this. Buster and Babs are the kid replacements for the original Looney Tunes star, who was known for which of the following catchphrases? Oh, it's a hard one. It's getting harder. You have to know the Looney Tunes, you have to know the star, and you have to know his catchphrase. Is it A, that's all, folks? Is it B, suffering succotash? Is it C, what's up, Doc? Or D, you're despicable? Those are your choices. Buster and Babs are the kid replacements for which original Looney Tunes star, known for which of the following catchphrases? I'm not going to repeat the impressions again. I did my best. Those are your choices. A, B, C, or D. You heard me do the impressions. I'll put 10 seconds on the clock. Let's see those answers in the chat. See, I got to make my trivia questions multi-layered like this, so you can't easily Google it in 10 seconds. Adrian, you're going with C. What's up, Doc? You are correct, my friend. And that, of course, was one of the catchphrases from Bugs Bunny. That's right, Bugs Bunny chewing on his carrots. Hey, what's up, Doc? He was one of the main Looney Tunes stars, and of course the inspiration for Buster Bunny and Babs Bunny in the Tiny Toons animated cartoon series. All right, man, you're 2 for 2. Congratulations. Let's see what question number 3 is. Ooh. Carlos, looks like you joined us, but you're a few minutes too late. That's all right. You only missed 2 questions. Unfortunately, you tuned in just in time for the hard questions. If anybody else is out there and wants to play, it's not too late. You can chime in. If you get the last 3 questions right, you're pretty good because they get harder as you go. All right, this is question number 3. It is this. One unproduced episode of Tiny Toon Adventures, the cartoon series. It was later taken by the writers and used in which of the following competing animated cartoon series that featured a sociopathic chihuahua? Was that competing cartoon series the Animaniacs? Was it B, Pinky and the Brain? Was it C, Rocko's Modern Life? Or D, The Ren and Stimpy Show? One episode of Tiny Toon Adventures that was written was never produced. The writers stole it, took it to a competing cartoon series, sold it to them, and that cartoon series, it featured a sociopathic chihuahua, little dog. What cartoon series are we talking about? You have 10 seconds. Let's hear those guesses. I think I stumped you. I think I stumped you guys with this one. Carlos is going D, The Ren and Stimpy Show. Adrian's going to go with B, Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. All good guesses. The correct answer is D. Congrats, Carlos. Do you watch Ren and Stimpy? Do you remember that cartoon? Are you old enough to remember the Ren and Stimpy show? They made a couple good retro games based on the Ren and Stimpy cartoon. That was the one. Believe it or not, some of these other ones like Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain, they did crossovers. They were at the same time, so the Tiny Toons would make appearances on the Animaniacs cartoon and on Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain featured two mice were the main characters. Pinky and the Brain were both mice. Ren and Stimpy. Oh my gosh, which one was the dog? Which was it Ren or was it Stimpy? Carlos, was it Ren or Stimpy? One of them was a cat and one of them was the dog. The cat was the big one. The dog was the tiny little one. It was the sociopath, the Chihuahua. I can't remember which one was Ren and which one was Stimpy. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. You'll have to remind us in the chat. Let us know, was Ren the cat or was Ren the dog? But you are correct. D, the correct answer was the Ren and Stimpy show. Congratulations. All right, question number 4, the hardest question. You have to know your history, your Hollywood history, your pop culture history, your old-timey celebrities. Okay, Ren was the dog. Stimpy was the Chihuahua then. That's right. Okay. Here is your 4th question. Which of the following Hollywood legends voiced the Looney Tunes, the original? Not the Tiny Toons, the original Looney Tunes. But he was unable to voice any of the Tiny Toons because he passed away shortly before production began. Legendary Hollywood figure. He was a voice actor, an amazing voice actor. Voiced almost all the cartoons from the old Hollywood golden age. He voiced most of the Looney Tunes. He was going to voice some of the Tiny Toons as well, but he passed away right before production began. Who was that legendary Hollywood voice actor? Was it A, Mel Blanc? Was it B, Gene Kelly? Was it C, Jack Benny? Or D, George Burns? How many seniors do we have tuning into today's show? What's our demographic looking like these days? We got anyone in the over 55 age group? I'm sure you guys know the answer to this one. I don't know. Some of our demographics are pretty young. We're skewing to the younger side. I don't know if any of our viewers would know the answer to this one, but that's why it's the hardest one. Question number 4 is always the hardest because I saved my favorite one for last. You got 10 seconds. What do you got? Let's see those guesses. See? Jack Benny? I like Jack Benny. That's a good guess. Yep. A. Mel Blanc. Adrian's going with A. Adrian, you are correct. The answer is A. Mel Blanc, a legend in Hollywood. He actually voiced like almost all of the Looney Tunes. And it's kind of a tragic story. I mean, he was a very, well-liked figure in old Hollywood there, well respected and whatnot. But hey, Fitz, little Fitz is making an appearance. Oh, he's out. He just came in for his ball. Okay. As I was saying, Mel Blanc, a legend in the biz, so to speak. Bit of a tragic story. He actually started smoking when he was like 9 years old and smoked so many cigarettes his entire life. When doctors examined him, his like vocal cords, his like larynx or whatever was like so thick and so crazy. It essentially what it had done is it had given him this incredible range. So he could do the voice of like Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Sylvester, the Duck. He could do so many different voices. But they think it was kind of like because his like voice box and his vocal cords were so kind of like, I don't know, like mutated. Is mutated the word? It's probably not the right word for it. But they were so unique, and it was probably because he started smoking when he was like 8 or 9 years old and smoked continuously for his entire life. Unfortunately, he did pass away, probably related to that smoking. But it also made him a legendary voice actor. He was able to do so many different voices. You would not believe how many old cartoons are Mel Blanc. Like almost like every character in an old-timey cartoon, it's always Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc was the guy. Mel Blanc. I don't know if you pronounce it Blanc or Blanc. He was the guy. He did like all the voices, and it's crazy because they all sound so different. So let that be a lesson to you kids. Do not smoke. And if you are going to smoke your entire life from age 8, at least become a Hollywood icon and do voices for cartoons, because you're going to kill yourself prematurely. That's what's going to happen if you start smoking when you're 8 years old. So say no to smoking, kids. Okay, question number 5, my favorite one. Are you ready? This is the last one in the bar trivia challenge. It's this. Cartoon remakes, as I mentioned, starring kid versions of legendary tunes were all the rage in the 90s. I grew up in the 90s. 90, 91, 92. These were my days of Saturday morning cartoons. I watched all of these cartoons. Every single episode. I remember them all. I'm nostalgic for them all. For some reason, that's what they were doing in the early 90s. They were just taking old cartoons and they were remaking them all, rebranding them all with new characters that were like kid versions. They were like kid versions of the old characters. Looney Tunes and Tiny Toons were not the only ones doing it. The question is, which of the following powerful producers wanted a piece of that action and is responsible for producing Tiny Toon Adventures for TV? That's the question. Who produced Tiny Toon Adventures, the cartoon? The game we played on today's show. Was it A, James Cameron? Was it B, Steven Spielberg? Was it C, John Carpenter? Or D, Oliver Stone? What do you guys think? All legends in their own right. Great directors. Tons of fantastic movies. One of them is responsible for bringing Tiny Toon Adventures to life. The producer. Who was it? You have 10 seconds. I'll start now. There you go. 10 seconds. Oh, we got 2 guesses at B. You guys know this one already? You guys know it? Well, I won't hold you in suspense. You guys are both correct. Steven Spielberg, the legend, the legendary director. I can't even begin to like name all the films that Steven Spielberg has done. I think back then, around this time period, he was probably most famous for E.T. I think, honestly, that was probably his most famous movie, at least in the kid genre back then. He was the one. He was the one who produced. He was the executive producer of Tiny Toon Adventures. He made the whole thing happen. It's weird to think that Steven Spielberg even had his hand in cartoons for kids, but he did. Legendary producer, legendary director, responsible for giving us the Tiny Toon Adventures. That's it, guys. That's 5 up, 5 down. Thanks for playing. You guys did great today. I think you all did pretty well. I mean, you each got 3, didn't you? I mean, we only had 2 live contestants today. Maybe tomorrow we'll pick up some more live viewers. You guys can play along at home, but definitely respectable. Oh, Adrian, you went 4 for 5. I think you might have only missed the third one. That was a tricky one. But good job. Congratulations. I thank you for playing, and give yourselves a round of applause. You guys are great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank all of you. Wow. 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 You guys are great. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your support. You make this a lot of fun, our live viewers. Like I said at the top of the show, this is a completely live, unscripted, unedited show. I make it up as I go along. We play original game cartridges. You never know what's going to happen here on the show. It's a lot of fun to have you guys as live viewers sticking around along for the ride with me, your host, Master G. I hope you tune in again tomorrow. You guys know how we do it on Fridays, right? Well, if you don't, let me tell you. We always save the oddball games for Friday. Some of them are terrible, just terrible games. Like, why did they even make this? Others end up being hidden gems. Last week we played a lovely game called A Boy and His Blob that nobody had ever heard of. I barely even heard of it. It's actually quite a good game. It's completely unique. There's nothing else like it. It's addicting. It's fun. That was last week's Friday game. Tomorrow we're going to be live again. 5 p.m. Eastern, same time, same place here on the channel, Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing something of a fan favorite, perhaps? A cult classic? We're going to be playing Ghostbusters, the NES version of Ghostbusters. Now, I've talked to a lot of people in my life, and some people say Ghostbusters is fantastic. I don't understand why everybody hates it. And other people say Ghostbusters is one of the worst games ever made for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So there are some differing viewpoints on tomorrow's game. But I'm going to play it for you tomorrow for our Friday episode of the NES Happy Hour at 5 p.m. Eastern, live. And I'm going to let you decide for yourself if you think it's a good game or not. I have my own opinions, but I won't tell you about them now. You'll have to tune in live tomorrow and come along for the ride with me if you want to find out, okay? So that's what we're going to be playing. Guys, if you stuck around this far, if you watched this entire video, if you like what we do, if you like what I'm trying to put together here with the NES Happy Hour, consider being part of our crew here. Just hit subscribe. Subscribing is free. Click the button now. It's down in the lower right corner of your screen there. And tune in. Tune in for some episodes. We got a great crew here. We got Carlos, Adrian playing trivia. We had some extra viewers at the beginning of the show. Parapluie626, our mysterious mixologist. Real life examples. We got a good crowd. So support the show. Join the crowd. Become a subscriber of the NES Happy Hour. And then if you feel like you love this show and you want to take it to the next level, join the G Club. It's only 99 cents a month. You can unlock sweet emotes. We're going to be adding more and more bonuses that you can take advantage of if you're a G Club member, the more we get. So we got to get some more members if you want to unlock all those new special bonuses and things that come along with a membership. I won't spoil it. We're going to have to do some more. We're going to have to get some more members to find out. That's about it for today, guys. I think I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go grab myself some dinner and relax for a little bit this evening. It is, of course, the Easter weekend. I won't blame you if you can't tune in tomorrow. It's going to be Good Friday. But if you can't tune in live, that's okay. We're going to be live. Watch the episode after the fact. I hope you guys have a great weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. And we'll be back on Monday if you are spending the Easter holiday with your family and friends. So I hope you enjoy your time off. I will see those of you who are still around tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern for another episode of the NES Happy Hour. We'll see you then.